Have you been checking out the Nolah lineup of mattresses and wondering what's the deal with the Nolah Natural? We're gonna be talking about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and we've got our solo review of the Nolah Natural mattress, which doesn't really fit into the rest of the Nolah mattress lineup because it doesn't actually use any air foam. It uses a lot of natural and organic materials, hence the name, and we're gonna talk about everything you need to know about the Nolah Natural mattress, like what it's actually made of, what it's gonna feel like for you to sleep on, how much it costs, how firm it is, and who might ultimately want to purchase this type of mattress. If that sounds good and you find the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And as always, there's gonna be a lot of information in the description to help you with your online mattress search, including any discounts we can find to help save you some money on the Nolah Natural. Let's just dive right in by covering the policy info for this particular mattress. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, Nolah did send us this bed for free so we could test it out and tell you about it. But if you get one for yourself, you're gonna start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. Now, the unboxing process for virtually any online mattress is going to be almost identical. You just bring it inside, you open it up, you rip off all the plastic, and then you watch your new mattress inflate. Now, there are two things I want to mention about the whole unboxing process. One, you should have someone there to help you. It just makes the whole process go a lot more smoothly, especially for a mattress like this, which does use some heavier materials. It's just going to be a lot more difficult to do by yourself. And the other thing is that a lot of mattresses, when you unbox them, there's a bit of an inflation process. They call it an off-gassing process. This is just because the bed has been compressed in that plastic wrapping for so long. Sometimes there might be a bit of an odor and the bed might look misshapen and it's gonna feel really soft. That's gonna be less of an issue with a mattress like this because it doesn't use any memory foam and it uses coils, so it should be ready to go night one. Once the bed arrives at your door, not when you start sleeping on it. That's one thing to remember. If you leave the mattress in the box for like a week or two, that does eat into your trial period, so you should probably get it unboxed as quickly as possible. You get a 120 night in-home trial period with the Nolah Natural mattress, so about 4 months to sleep on it at home to really determine whether or not you like it and suits your needs. If you decide that it doesn't for whatever reason within the trial period, you can return it and get a full refund. But if you wind up keeping this bed, you're looking at a lifetime warranty. So that's all the policy stuff. Most policies for online mattresses are pretty generous, and it's probably not the main reason you're gonna be buying a mattress. You're gonna wanna know about a lot of other things. Mostly its construction and feel, which we're going to talk about next. So I mentioned at the beginning of the video that the Nolah Natural mattress doesn't really fit into the Nolah mattress lineup that well because it doesn't use Nolah's proprietary air foam. The defining feature of the Nolah Natural mattress is that its primary comfort layer is going to be natural tallow latex foam. Latex foam is quite a bit different than a lot of other types of foams because it is actually naturally derived from the sap of a rubber tree, and most beds that advertise themselves to be natural and organic like this use latex foam for that reason. So this is an 11-inch thick mattress. You have a very thin layer of foam at the very bottom for the coils to sit on. This is just for stability's sake. And then you have a pretty thick layer of those pocketed coils. Then right above that, you have a very thin layer of latex foam that acts more as a transition layer. And then you have the thick layer of latex foam that is your primary comfort layer with a bit of natural wool on top to add a bit more pressure relief and act as a natural fire barrier. And then it's wrapped up in a really nice organic cotton cover as well. Most of the materials inside the mattress are actually certified organic, which is really nice. As far as certifications go, the Nolah Natural mattress is not gonna have quite as many as something like the Avocado Green mattress, which just has an insane number of certifications, but rest assured that the materials inside are nice, natural, and organic. Having latex foam as the primary comfort layer is gonna give the Nolah Natural mattress a very distinctive feel. So we like to describe latex foam as feeling almost the opposite of a memory foam. It's extremely bouncy, it's extremely responsive, and you don't really sink into it much at all. So when you relieve pressure from it, it snaps back into its shape almost immediately, and you're gonna get plenty of comfort and cushioning, but again, pretty much none of that sink-in feel you might associate with memory foam or other types of polyfoams. Someone who enjoys a lot of bounce in their mattress should really like the feel of a latex foam bed like this, though if you are looking for a sink-in sensation in your mattress, you're not really gonna be getting it at all with this bed, so I'd probably steer you elsewhere. One nice little bonus to latex foam beds is that they generally sleep a bit more temperature neutral than some other beds out there. Modern memory foam beds do a really nice job of sleeping temperature neutral. In the past, memory foam was kind of known as a warm sleeping material because it wasn't that breathable, and because you sink into it, you just get more body heat reflecting back onto you. That's less of an issue now, but still I think a latex foam bed will sleep more temperature neutral because it is nice and breathable. Most latex foam beds will have some nice perforations in it to increase that breathability, and since you don't really sink into it, you wind up sleeping more on top of it, you don't really have that body heat reflecting problem. So the bottom line is you're getting a natural and organic mattress, which is pretty obvious given the name, and as long as you're okay with a more responsive, bouncy feel in your mattress, I think you'll probably find it to be quite comfortable. Let's move over to the subject of firmness now. This is obviously another really important factor when choosing your next mattress. And one nice thing about the Nolah Natural is that it winds up being a bit softer than some of its competitors. In our years of testing beds, we've generally found that latex foam hybrids like this tend to skew toward the firmer end of the spectrum. And there's not a lot of great latex foam mattresses that gear themselves towards side sleepers. I wouldn't say that this mattress is ideal for side sleepers, but it should probably work okay. In our test, we found it to be between a medium and a medium firm on our scale, which means it should be generally accommodating for pretty much everybody. Maybe if you are a lightweight side sleeper, you might find it to be a bit too firm. Firmness is fairly subjective based on your body weight, so if you are a lightweight person, you'll probably feel this bed to be closer to a medium firm than a medium, which might be a bit too firm for you if you spend the majority of the night on your side. In general, side sleepers are looking for softer beds that help create a lot of pressure points like their hips and their shoulders, and I wouldn't call this an ideal bed for side sleepers, but if you are more average sized, I'm guessing you'll be able to at least get by on it. If you are looking for a noticeably soft latex foam bed, we'll try and link some other options down below in the description. Let's move on to a few topics for couples, namely edge support and motion isolation. Edge support refers to how well the outer edges of the bed hold up under pressure. If you are sharing this mattress and you wind up sleeping on those outer edges for whatever reason, you don't want to get any of that roll-off sensation, which can really affect your sleep. And it's going to be pretty solid on this mattress. Most hybrid beds like this have perfectly good edge support, and some higher-end beds will have some extra reinforcement along the edges for the coils. And there's nothing extra in the bed that's supposed to improve the edge support, but I think you'll be able to get by on it just fine. Now, the motion isolation refers to how well the mattress deadens cross-mattress motion, and if you are a light sleeper, you might have some issues on the Nolah Natural. Just because it uses coils and a naturally responsive foam, you're going to wind up feeling a bit more cross-mattress motion on the Nolah Natural in comparison to something like a Nectar, which uses a lot of memory foam. The modern pocketed coil system that most beds like this use do a pretty good job at isolating motion, especially in comparison to old school innersprings. So I don't see it being a huge issue. Maybe if you are a super light sleeper, you might want to find a bed with a bit better motion isolation. But me personally, I think motion isolation is a bit overblown. I think you're more likely to be woken up by your partner grabbing the covers when they're tossing and turning than the actual motion transferring through the mattress. But that's just me. Then the last really big thing we need to talk about is pricing. Nolah generally has pretty high MSRPs and then offers fairly steep discounts to bring those prices down year round. So don't really be fooled if the sale countdown says, oh, there's only 12 hours left. That's usually not the case. The MSRP for a queen size Nolah Natural is set at $1,900. However, when you're factoring in discounts, that should come down significantly to around $1,350. You also have the option with Nolah to waive your 120-night trial period to save an extra $100. I don't necessarily recommend this because having the trial period is really important if you decide you don't like the mattress. But if you're super confident you're going to love any mattress from Nolah, you can actually save a little bit of extra money that way. And I've not really seen any other mattress brand do this, so that's pretty unique. Mattress brands do change their prices around sometimes, so make sure you look down below in the description for what's current. This price is as when recording this video, but overall the Nolah Natural mattress is one of the more affordable latex foam hybrid beds out there. And that leaves us with the question, who should think about getting the Nolah Natural mattress? And I think that's going to be answered by if you are interested in a natural and organic mattress, but you don't want to spend up for something like an avocado. The avocado green mattress is kind of the gold standard of latex foam hybrids, and that is in large part due to just the sheer number of certifications it has, but it is more premiumly priced. And if you're looking for a more affordable latex foam hybrid option, the Nolah Natural I think is great. You're going to be getting the signature latex foam feel. It still has quite a few certifications. You know it's natural and organic, and it's a bit softer than a lot of other latex foam hybrid beds out there, which should open it up to some side sleepers. So if that's you, I think you're probably like the Nolah Natural. But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comment section. We'd love to get your thoughts. And if you have more questions, make sure to check in the description. Tons of stuff down there, including discounts and up-to-date pricing. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen the Scene at Home. I'll see you in the next one.